Hi everyone, we're playing Wizard and it's Nick, brought to you by YouTube. We're gonna go Magna P farming. Now I'm gonna show you how to farm a dungeon the right way so you have better successes. First of all, before we get started, you're gonna have to be able to get to Avalon and almost get through most Avalon. There's no other way, I've got to say it. This is a dungeon, so this is where you have to be. I'll show you on my map. You have to be in Caerlion. Here's a better way. We'll go to Caliburn, beginning of it. The reason why I'm trying to show you guys how to get a Magna P is because I just got one. It's not in my inventory, but I put it in my shared bank. Anyways, if you look at the Crown Shop, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So you go to your door in Avalon, and you see that you're facing forward. You take a right to this place. Caerlion, or whatever, Caerlion, I don't know how people pronounce it. Anyway, so I go here, and that is by the spiral door. And so we go here, reload, so we're faced with a place like this. So take a left right off the bat when you get out. And you will notice there's a haystack. Sometimes it's silver chests. But a haystack, and we're right to this boss. This is the boss in the Ruined Tower, which is the one that you get Magna Ps in. Bear in mind that it usually takes about 10 to 15 times sometimes to get a Magna P. And your success is usually on Mondays, because that's when they reset the Magna Ps. They have a certain amount, and then that amount decreases the chances of you getting like Magna Ps. But that doesn't mean you can't get them throughout the whole week, all 7 days. Get in here, and you just battle this guy, and that's pretty much it. After you battle this guy, I will show you what to do next. Always when you make a video, it's longer. Screw up. I'm gonna get a new video recorder so I can pause every now and then. That's not the point. So we got everything. That was pretty cool. So most people would just be like, wow, I gotta run out the door. Don't go through that magical door. That will magically reset this whole dungeon, and you will not get probably anything. I didn't even get a seed this time. I mean, that's pretty bad odds. You can go back out and battle again and make sure you get like a trumpet vine or something, and then start the timer from there. Or not start the timer, but don't reset the timer from there. What I mean by reset the timer is when you exit this dungeon to Caliburn, right now, you just press the comments button type deal. I will present you with something you didn't maybe or did know. We have a dungeon timer now. Every time you reset this dungeon timer, you're battling again. So your odds are not going to increase. They do it by 1 through so many odds. So your odds go higher and higher and higher every time you teleport back into that dungeon without exiting the dungeon. That is a plus. Best way I figure is battle, get a seed, stay in that dungeon. You don't get a seed, don't stay in that dungeon, and go back in and battle a couple more times. And then once you receive a seed, that means you're going to have higher chances of getting a Magma Seed by going back in and out with the teleporter. So right now it's at 3 minutes. When I hover over down here, watch my mouse, like not my mouse but my cursor. When I go down here to this X, the red X mark, you'll notice I have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Okay, somewhere in there. Wait till it hits 2 minutes 59 seconds. Go back into the dungeon, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to battle again. And you want to do that at least 10 times before you reach a seed. 10 to 15 times before you reach a seed. If you don't reach a seed, I suggest you go back out and go back in without teleporting. That'll reset the dungeon, and then you can go 1 through 15 again. I just know that the way you increase your odds is to go back in and out, not with teleporting, but like out to the timer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You go in. I suggest going in, making sure that you get a seed, at least one, and then you can stay in that dungeon and do what I'm doing here. Teleporting back in at 2 minutes and 59 seconds. And when you do that, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. Every time you battle and reset these guys. Now we're increasing our odds by 2 instead of 1. So if I do this again, go back to Caliburn, and then come back after I battled these guys, you're increasing your odds by 3, and then 4, and then 5. And if you've already got a seed from this guy the first time, and you're increasing your odds with the seeds, you're going to have way better odds than you did when you were battling and you didn't get any. Anyway, that's all I got to say. No lectures, I hate lectures. I'm telling you, I don't like lectures, so I'm just trying to explain it in a basic way. And I'm thinking it may be too hard to explain it. So if I explained it right, don't get like a migraine or anything. Just trying to help. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna stop this recording, and this is what I'm using, OBS. Like, it works pretty good, but I don't know how to pause anything or whatnot. It's been 20 minutes so far. Hopefully you guys like this video and I didn't waste your time. Remember, you can skip over the battle and then see what I have to say about the rest of the stuff. I should have said that to begin with. Who doesn't like a good battle? See you later, guys.